Good evening. It is July 30th, 2024, 7:54 p.m. It was a pretty good day today. Got up at my usual time, 4 o'clock in the morning. I had coffee this morning. I don't think I slept very good. I've been trying to do the melatonin gummies or whatever to try to help. I mean, I get really tired, but trying to turn off your mind is a chore. So yeah. Anyway, got up at 4, had coffee, got ready for work. I had help today, so that was good. I had 242 cases. Tomorrow, I'll probably have a pretty good amount tomorrow because I deliver to two places that I know of that are going to be very heavy. And so, I don't know. I've been keeping myself busy, talking to the Lord about things, and I figured out, and this is just for me, I mean, if it helps anybody else, then that's fine, but when you pray, it's good to ask the Lord for things when you pray, for healing, because the word says you have not because you ask not. But there's some things that you bring to the Lord from the abundance of your heart. Your mouth is supposed to speak, but I'm a very firm believer in the Lord knows the heart of man. And He knows the groanings of your spirit. And so, more times than not, if you have the heart's intent to ask, to me, I don't know if it's biblical or not, but to me, that's the same as asking. I've learned to ask for things that way because of the simple fact the enemy, he can't be everywhere at one time. I mean, his demons can. He's got enough of them. But I don't like to air everything out there. So that way it'd be like, oh, really? You want that? Well, I'm going to see how I can not make it happen for you. It's like, okay. Yeah, so I talked to the Lord, and the Lord revealed to me, speak with your heart to me, because I know your heart. And that's become the same as asking. But anyway, I had a good day. I didn't have too much of a mind battle today. It was fairly decent day. But there was a few times that it wasn't a song or anything like that, just out of the blue. I started thinking about the question that my sister asked me just as the second time of facing cancer again. She posed this question to me, and I didn't know how to answer it. I still don't to this day, because anyway, but here's the question she asked me. She asked me, why did this have to happen to me? And she emphasized, why did this have to happen to me? And we ask ourselves that question every time we go through a hard trial. And I understand that, but we should really think about the way we ask that question, because yes, we really want to know why it happened to us, but if we take a step back and ask a different question, and it's hard to articulate sometimes because of the emotional attachment to the question, because it was posed to me by my sister, who's now passed on. But you have to be like, Lord, whatever I'm facing today, I'll be okay, because you'll be with me. Now, we cling to life because, we get to experience things. Fair enough. But when we come back to the sole purpose of why we're here, then we can understand why you fill in the blank happened to me. And so now I face every day as like, all right, Lord, what are you trying to teach me today? And the thing is, and I know we can ask that question, but if any of us ever went through a test at school, the teacher's not going to go, hey, we're going to have a test today, and naming all the questions and stuff like that. You're not going to get that. It's a test because you're being tested. So, I like to ask questions. And so, when I ask the question to the Lord, what are you trying to teach me today? It's not just to communicate with the Lord, but it's also getting me ready. Because of the simple fact of like, there's a test. I haven't left this world yet. So there are going to be tests. There's going to be trials. And the thing you have to understand is that because of a test, the test is going to be for you. So we may go through life and have different tests thrown at us, but it's according to what's going on in our life and in our minds and our hearts. And so if the Lord needs to test us to see if we're going to hold true to what He says, and also to what we say that we are, if we say that we're a Christian, when we get held up in traffic and somebody cuts us off, and are we a Christian then? Does something rise up in our hearts and in our minds? And I mean, I'm not going to insult your intelligence, but anyway, it just got me to thinking, that question resonating. Why did this have to happen to me? And so, whoever's watching this, I don't know. But if this helps you, that's great. I hope it does. But when you go through every day, you get up in the morning, thank the Lord that you made it through another day. Lord, help me to be ready in my mind, heart, and my emotions, and in my spirit for what you have for me today. Lord, give me the strength to respond appropriately and righteously and not anger you. Because I would rather offend man than offend and or sin against my God. But anyway, a little bit longer than usual, but anyway, hope you guys have a great day, gals. If a puppy is watching, I don't know. I'm just being silly. But anyway, hope you all have a great day. And remember, keep on holding on, because not holding on is letting go. And when you let go, you're giving up. And when you're giving up, that's when you lose. So, I was going to come up with something grand, but anyway, have a great day.